Hi folks, so this is Eschew Notes. It's just a program to help DMs run their games of any tabletop game. It should be system agnostic, so whether you play D&D, Pathfinder, Traveler, you know, whatever, GURPS, you can help run your game through this. So my main focus in making this app is that I hate having a ton of tabs open. So while this is system agnostic, I mostly play Pathfinder. So when I'm talking, I'm going to be using those terms. But I hate having like a million tabs open for every monster that the players are going to fight, different loot they might get, random rules I commonly forget. So I'm trying to make like a dashboard that you can look at all of that from one screen. So making your first campaign, when you log on, you just type something in here, or mistype something. And then hit create new campaign. I already have one started called Wayward Nights down here, so I'm going to just click that. Currently you can have up to, I think, 4 campaigns, it might be 6, but that is just temporary while I figure out hosting stuff. I just got to get a cap on all the data I'm using. So Wayward Nights, boom. We've got this first map. This map is a free for commercial use, awesome map from Dyson's Dodecahedron. I think that's at the bottom of the tutorials tab up here if you want to see more about them. You can find their stuff here. It's really awesome. Gave me something I can include as just part of the basic package here. The way the app's structured is you have this map on the left, which you can put pins in describing locations that the players are going to come across. It's helpful for towns where you might have like a bunch of markets and stuff and like different stores. You want to list all their inventory, the NPCs they might meet, quirks, personalities, NPC stats, anything like that. So in this case, if your map is particularly huge, you can use this to zoom in, get around, see things more clearly. I'm going to say we're going to ignore that this stuff exists over here and say that that is the start of this dungeon. So let's put a location here. So this is the entry hallway. So when you're creating a location, I just kind of do like colloquially how I would describe this to my players. I'm not, I don't like reading large paragraphs to my players, so these are kind of just like passive notes I might make to myself. So ragged stone hallway that appears well trodden by muddy boots. Torches line the walls, banners with stags and grapevines. So this is all stuff that when they first come in the entry hallway I might read off to my players, and it just helps me to have these notes here to jog my memory. If I had music uploaded, I could select it from here. We'll do that later. Generally, I like to do like sounds like torch sounds, or if it's a market, maybe like a crowd of people talking, or combat music if we're going to fight someone in here. You can also toggle this if you want to make the location important, and I'll show you what that does right now. So this is important. I've decided entry hallway is very important. Create location. Shows up in your map. You can click it to see all the stuff you wrote. And let's make an unimportant location. So this one down here is an armory. So this unimportant location might be somewhere that if the players explore, they'll find. They have to go through the entry hallway, so that's important, but the armory, not so much. It's just like an optional thing. A dead knight lies in the center of the armory. A rack of mundane weapons lies on the east wall. And there is a large rug featuring a elk. So this is some stuff about the armory. If there was like a combat encounter here, you could put all the information you would need about that. Challenge rating, experience, enemy health, all that stuff could go on here, so it's easy access when they just walk into the room. Put combat music in so you can just start playing it. You don't have to go to any other tabs, and you can have specifically the one you're thinking of already pre-selected for this location. This is not an important location as we've determined, so create location. You can see them both here. This little toggle down here lets you change what names are being displayed. So if you have a really busy map, like you've got a ton of locations, like this one probably would if you fully filled it out, you can only show the names for the important locations so it doesn't get really muddled on the screen. You can also show no locations, if that's more your jam, or you can show all location names. On the no location name, when you're hovering over something, it'll tell you the name. That's, makes it less busy. So those are our locations. If you want to edit those, you can at any time. So you just hit edit. And I want to clarify that these are green banners with stags and grapevines. Update location, and you'll see that shows up down here. Cool. So that is how the map looks. You can add more maps with media you upload. So I've already uploaded an image for my second map. We'll come back to that. Let me actually show you how image uploading works. So the media uploader is up here. It shows up as a modal over the top of the screen, so you don't need to worry about it like taking you to a new screen or something. You're always safe to click that. Right now you have an upload limit of 5 megabyte images and 40 total uploads. That's just for server space right now until I expand the operation. I've uploaded some images down here, creepy Wendigo guy and Grove image. Selecting a new file, if it will comply. Heraldry, open, upload. If there's an image uploading image issue, it'll send a little message onto your screen, and you can contact me via Reddit or on the Facebook page about that error, and I will try to get that sorted out. So you can see them all down here, everything you've uploaded. This is universal across all your campaigns. You have access to all your images no matter what campaign you're in. These can be deleted here, so if you're near your 40 total upload limit and you don't need some of these images anymore, you can just start cleaning them out. You can click off like that. You'll have access to your heraldry image you just uploaded. So images are used in creating new maps or in creating journals. Let's detour a little bit to talk about journals. So journals are kind of my attempt to stop having to have a billion tabs open to look at like wikis or creature stats or I don't know, the climbing rules page or whatever, just something you commonly forget. So let's say in this case I want to have a journal entry that is describing this faction that I'm featuring in this quest. So we've got the Knights of Stag and Stag and Grapes. Stag and Wine. Knights of Stag and Wine. Okay. So these knights are in service to a local lord renowned for his famous vineyard. He is known to worship stags, and with a knowledge, nobility, or maybe nature or something, DC 20, I want to tell my players that there are rumors that the stag that he worships is actually a Wendigo. Creepy monster creature right here. So I'm going to assign the heraldry so I can show the players whenever they know of the Knights of Stag and Wine. Maybe I'll describe like on a shield the heraldry of the dead knight. Create journal. So the players have come to the armory, they see the dead knight, they ask what his stuff looks like, I talk about his shield, and I want to pull up all the information I have. I don't have to navigate to a new wiki or even go off this page. I can just type in Knights and it'll pop up, click it, and it shows me all the stuff I just wrote. So never even have to go away. This is just the dashboard. Allows you to do all that prep ahead of time. So now, with those images we uploaded, we have done what we want with this map, and we're going to add a new map. So let's say Wendigo Grove. So the players have started chasing the Wendigo. They need to go find them and protect the local village. Go into Wendigo Grove. Got a whole new map, new locations. You can have any amount of locations per map, and they're map specific. So I can put on here and say, prayer circle. This ritual circle was used by the Lord to summon the Wendigo. Create location. You'll see it there. And if you go to this map, it's just these locations. They stay segmented per map. Yeah, so that's basically the use of the app as it stands now. Right now, you can only have one image per journal and one music track per location. That's going to change soon. I'm going to try to get it so you can have a couple. Maybe get kind of a music mixer going so you can get some torch sounds, combat clanking, all that fun stuff. If you need to read more about any of this, just rewatch the video, hit tutorials. It explains really most of this, but I figured it'd be intuitive if there's a video. Any changes you make to a campaign, make sure you hit Save Campaign before you exit. It'll let you know your campaign has been saved. If you decide that all your work was for naught, you hate your campaign, you want it gone forever, hit Delete Campaign, and it will do so. I think it warns you. Anyway. Cool. So that is Eschew Notes. Hope you guys like it. Let me know if you have any thoughts or anything. At the bottom of this tutorials page, it talks about Facebook page and Reddit. Hit me up on either of those. Love to talk to you, hear your thoughts. Yeah. Have a good time gaming.